this one. Reload. Fixing things. Update channel. Fixed. Fixed. It's fixed. Will it work? It worked. Oh, good morning. I'm a little rough today. Okay. I got coffee. I'm putting up the footrest here. There we go. Oh. Good morning. I'm a lady. I'm an old lady. We've established this. I'm an old lady. At least a bunch of you know that I am not as young as I once was. Okay, we've got our hook. We have some scissors. Okay. Today, the colors from the color wheel were chosen: a dark blue and an orange. Today's square is oddly square number 1. Square number 1. Okay. We'll start with the orange. Corey, hi. Did we get 100? I don't know if I want to know our score. Oh, my back hurts. My back hurts so bad. Did somebody send the boss man home to sleep though? Please tell me they sent the boss home to sleep because he looked like a wreck. 98.8. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. At least, it's close. Chain 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Thank you for everything. The bot is screaming, thank you, sir, for getting the floors done and getting those things switched out last night. For the 8, it was still on the running for golden platter. Yes! I want the golden platter so bad. But the sad thing is, if I end up leaving, I don't get the golden platter. It's so sad. It'll be at least in the district. I'll take that. The golden platter will be in the district. It's ridiculous. $16, and this one is called single crochet. So the first couple squares in the deck are getting you started on learning stitches. So it's probably a smarter thing that if you're learning how to crochet, to go in order. I started with number 29. I'm a derp. So okay, we have some coffee. Oh yeah, I'll take the 98. Almost 99. Okay, so we are just single crochet. Go back one, and we just go do. I brought the rest of our Switch games upstairs, and well, I don't think you can see it, but it's right over my head. But the 2 stands that I made. Did you already do the hardest one? I did. You already did the hardest one. Now I'm doing the easiest one. Now I'm doing the easiest one. On this perfectly cloudy day, and I'm about to carefully get up and open up a window because it is a freaking sauna in here. I hope it doesn't rain while we're streaming. That I have to quickly and carefully get back up and quickly shut the window before everybody gets soggy. My after stream yesterday, my loving and wonderful mother called, and she's like, "Can I borrow your computer, Mom? I have a desktop." And so yesterday we came to the decision that since my desktop is working again, and that's what I'm streaming off of, that we will probably be giving my other computer, which is the Mac Mini, because that's what I switched over to for the last year, and I hardly played it. We're giving that to my mother, and probably my other monitor that's the same as the one I'm using right here, because I only use one monitor. Everybody can be like, "Why do you only use one monitor? Why do you only use one monitor?" Well, because I didn't feel like hooking up the second monitor. I have the second monitor hooked up to my Switch little mini docking station, so I can play two games at once, but I don't. I don't. And if anything, I'm gonna flip around and I'm gonna use the TV. So makes sense. I like my Mac Mini, but I'll probably get an upgraded one eventually. So then, because or something more upgraded, because the Mac Mini has a hard time running Pal World. I have overheated it at least 3 to 4 times when I played Pal World. And if anything, I can always get Pal World again on here. A lot of my games are compatible between both. I just really miss playing a few things. Um, we did the same thing to my parents for camera wise because my mom, I love her, but she was using this old little flat screen little digital camera, and when it broke, she had my dad get her a new one because she was stuck in it. And I was like, no. My husband was like, no. So we gave the camera that I used last fall when I went with Taylor to do photography at a convention. We gave her a bunch of lenses and said, "Here, it's time to upgrade." And so she's been running around the house taking pictures of her birds and stuff. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, they're so much clearer." We know. We know. Things that you can do to help your parents enjoy retirement every little bit. Okay, color change time for the single crochet. Chain one, and we're just doing the single crochet back across for 2 rows. So it's just you're going down and back. Yeah, the colors it chose, Corey, are orange and the navy blue. Yeah. So tomorrow it is 3 colors. 3 colors. Tomorrow's 3 colors. And this one will connect through. We'll have to do connecting 3 of them together. Hi, everybody in the office. I watch yesterday's. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. I know. Interesting colors for sure. Waiting for the one day the ducks land on my roof and are like in my window and being like, "Hey, what up, lady? You can't get to us out here." Oh, watch me. As tempting as I would be to let the cat out on the roof to see what happens, it's not intimidated. Let's not intimidated. I am not cutting this one. I am trying something. Whew. Sorry, I literally woke up and went downstairs, got my coffee, grabbed the Switch games from downstairs, grabbed a pitcher of water, grabbed my creamer, and came back upstairs. So the groggy shanty is in full effect since I don't work until 3. I don't have to be coherent for a few hours.
Thank you.
Anonymous 440, thank you so much for bringing our total donations up to $2,100. You troublemakers, you. And I'm betting it's because somebody couldn't handle the uneven number in the corner, because that's usually what happens. So thank you for the $440 donations. It needed to be rounded. Really, it's happened before. One year, it was before the hubby and I got married. He occasionally went on there and would just donate $5 or something, and people would be like, "No, you can't do that." Hi, Anna. What are we doing? I'm sorry. I put this. You want that? Come here. There you go. There you go, sweetheart. Hi. How are you? You're rocking cat butt. Oh, look it. We get to pee on somebody. Look at it. Oh, so much fun. Okay, where's my keyboard? Oh, it's at the right height. Okay, just yeah. Give me this. I just need this heavy paperweight thing. Uh, okay. Need this. See. Let me go. Nope. I need this. We go here. We go to report. We go spam bots. Next. Viewership tampering. Yep. Some days my bot, I mean the auto mod bot works, and the other days it does not. It's just one of those days that it's not. Well, the last 2 days it hasn't been. So, oh well. Now we're stuck with that in our chat box. Oh. But yay! Thank you, troublemaker. So I just brought the string up the side since we're gonna be stitching through this anyway. When we do the border, that's why I did that. So why cut it? And then we got a string to deal with that occasionally flops out. Orange, more orange. We need more orange. There we go. Chain one, turn around. Oh, I left the light on in the hallway. today I get to play carpet cleaning after stream since Cora has decided that he wanted to gulp down water yesterday while I was at work. So I'm really happy that he's kind of started balancing himself out, but not completely. It's progress. It's a work in progress. He is an orange cat. He is stuck in his own ways. Okay, color change time. Back to blue. Chain one. Turn around. Going back across. So Hobby went and shot some photos, and where he went was a wetlands nature walk area, and there was a deer yesterday that was unfearful of humans apparently, and he that she let him get within like 5 feet, and he's just snapping photos, and everybody else on the nature walk was like, "Hey, did you get photos of that deer?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah, she's right over there still, just chilling." He said based on her coloring and how scrawny she was, she's probably still in her first year, um, still a baby. So I thought that was kind of cool that he got to do that yesterday. I'm like, okay, I gotta go to work. You get to go enjoy nature. To be fair, if there was a Joe out there, if there was like a bench or somewhere I could just sit, I'd just sit out there with the dough. Honey, you can keep walking. I'm just gonna chillax here and crochet right next to a deer. My natural environment now has encroached on the regular natural environment. You know, you can do a photo op of this. I don't know. I do long for the day that I have a nice little porch and we're out in the woods or something, but not yet. Someday. Someday. Look at that. Two stripes in. We got to do a total of a few more. So you'll go shade picks forever. And I'm almost out of blue. Did I grab blue? Or do I need to go shopping for blue? I'm going to go shopping for blue. Give me a second. The next line is not going to go well. Don't worry. I'll be fine by work. This is blue. Hey, look, I found blue. I found blue. That was fast. Oh, look. Oh, look. It's fine. Just drink some coffee liquid courage. Oh, my ice cube. There we go. Ice cubes. These are like the cutest little ice cubes. Works great. Great, go over. See you next time. Cutest little ice cubes. Okay. Thanks for hanging out, Corey. Thanks for, evening things out again. You twerp. I'll see you at 3. Okay, on to the next one. And now we're back to orange. Orangey, orange, orange. Do you know what I like about the fact of these being just such random colors in this is the fact that Cora. Oh no, dude, those are puncture marks, man. Cora, you can't do that, buddy. Ugh. Chance that my leg's bleeding. Just not through the fabric yet. We're okay. We're okay. Just, buddy, buddy. Oh, I'm not a landing pad or a launch pad. Okay. Luckily, I'm wearing red pants, so therefore you can't tell if I'm bleeding to death. No, that'll be fine. Wee. Okay, so come back across. And we got two more rows to do. Well, not two more rows. It's more like four more rows, but actually two more color blocks to do. And then we will take a moment before we do the border and stuff, and we will get things ready for tomorrow. Oh, oh, oh. I tried to do the chain one. Bringing that color up and turn. Snug down the orange. There we go. Back across we go. Do you know what the interesting thing is? If you want to do stash busting crochet, you are going to use up more yarn string on a crochet stitch in most cases than you will on a knitting. Because knitting, you're just looping all the way down the line, kind of thing. It's almost like weaving. Um, use up far, depending on what your thickness or your density. On weaving, you're gonna use up more or less. It's a weird balance with weaving in most cases. Um, if you're using a very spaced out warp on a weave, you're going to use up way more yarn, way more whatever you might be using, especially if you're using something to make like a rag rug or something like that. But the thicker that you use going on your weft, which is the back and forth. So I love weaving. I love it. I don't think my back can handle it anymore. Like, um, the husband and I had a conversation about me finally maybe getting a loom and going back to weaving. And I said, here's the deal. As much as I love weaving, I absolutely love it. It is my happy place. It is a very peaceful, rhythmic thing for me to do. I love it. I don't think my back can handle it. Like, you know, 6 hours or whatever of hooking up all the strings, I can't handle it. It would be too much. It'd be too much for that, which sucks. And it's like, well, what if we got one that was up high and stuff? And I'm like, well, yeah, That'd be nice and everything, but I'm still going to be hunched over at some point or another to hook up each strand. And that's what it comes down to is my back didn't like it back when I was in my mid 20s. Now that I'm almost 40, let me let that sink in for you guys. I will be 40 next year. When we do St. Jude, I will already be 40 at that point. Um, and it'll be it's getting too hard on my back, unfortunately. Okay, that was the end of the blue stripes, I think. Yep, end of the blue stripes. Blue stripes are done. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch back. I'm gonna carefully trim the blue. We're gonna stitch that in. There we go. Blue be done. Blue, we're gonna take this. Take this. It's called cleaning as we go, right? We clean up as we go, because then it makes it so my husband doesn't say your office is a mess. So you can't have any more yarn until you clean your office. You know that's half the reason we're using all this scrap yarn, right? I this is how I get my yarn. To be fair, he would let me get whatever yarn I want, but it's a really great way to convince me to get my office clean. Hey, if you clean your office, you can get more yarn. Okay. See what you're doing. I see. Okay, I can't do it this way. This is my faster route. Okay. Do. This. Okay. There's that. Uh-oh. It's tangled. It's tangled. No. Also running out of space. I thought I was going to use more, but I didn't. I also grabbed a very big bundle, so it's kind of half my own fault. There we go. That is all cleaned up. Back to this. Where did I put? Okay, there we go. There's that. Goes down there. Cinch it down. Single. And we go back in. And all the way across and all the way back. And then we're done with this square. And we will wheel of whatever it wants to do for the three colors for tomorrow. Where did that go? things that fell when the cat flew up the. So this one, the tomorrow's is called scallops. Scallops. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it. Hold on, let's go towards not the bright. There we go. So you can slightly see it when I go over to this side, but as you can see, it's doing weird things. So we're gonna pick 4 colors for that. 4 colors for that. And double grab. There we go. All the way back across, and then we will be done with this square. This square. The light breeze that is coming in is kind of nice in my office. Okay, there we go. Do that. I'm gonna just take this back down here and I'm gonna tie it to that. Remember, we clean up our ends as we go. So then it's not as much work later, you know? Then you're not stuck with this stack over here. I should have cleaned up the ends when I was doing it. Instead, I was like, I'm on a roll. I'm going to keep making squares. Correct it for myself. Nope. Hold on. I better mark the front or else that's going to suck. Wait. It's really weird. This looks more like a houndstooth almost. It's getting there, but it's not quite there. Whereas this side is stripes. So, based on the picture, technically, I guess it's supposed to look more like the. It's supposed to look. Based on the picture, it looks like this side, but based on the pattern, it's this side. It's the front. Okay. Oh, yeah. Put this to the back. That's number 1. We're technically going according to the pattern, so we're gonna do the funky side because that's more entertaining to me. More entertaining to me. I make Corey pick, but he had to go back to work. there's that. Okay. The block is ready. Okay, it goes that way. So we need 3 colors for tomorrow. This is going to be block number 26. So let's grab our squares. Block 26 is row 4. It's a row 4 moment. That's row 6. That's row 5. That's row 2. That's a row 1. That's where is it's still in the box. Row 4. That's 25. On a 26. There we go. There's all of those. Saturday is probably going to be either a super early or a super late stream, pending. Sorry. I don't know if you guys can see me right now. It says it's streaming, but it's still working. Okay, it was just having an issue loading. Or it's still having issues loading. It looks frozen on my screen. Sorry, I'm reloading like every 2 seconds right now, trying to figure out what's going on. Well, let's play the loading game. I'm gonna carefully move stuff around and spin a wheel. Hopefully you can still hear me. The wheel says multi-black. Okay, we got multi-black. Multi-black. Nope. Brown. Nope. Light green. And a regular black. Regular black is. There we go. Okay. I think we're gonna take out the multi-black and do this one on solids because there's not enough stitches to really do a color change for the multi-black. So let's just go with solids then. Let's do another solid that you really want the multi-black. Could do the multi-black. Yellow. Okay. Okay. We've got colors. We'll see if it see how it works out tomorrow. Okay, so there's that. I need this. That look. Ooh. Oh, there's a sharp pointy thing in here that I would have stabbed my finger with. Okay. That's super great. Cool. There's that. And this gets a tag. So these are ready for tomorrow. That's ready for tomorrow. All the little pieces for it are ready for tomorrow. There's that. That goes in the corner. And here's this. Hook. Go for the corner. Now we're gonna put our border on quickly. Quickly put our border on. Then we're gonna go shopping in the books for the corner and block number 2, which we did it was a while ago. A couple days ago. It was only Mondays, so it's only been a couple days since we did block number 2. Yeah, we're just cruising through here. Turn. Now we're locking in all of our color changes here to that side. Now move that over. Slip stitch. Chain 2. I'm chaining 2 instead of chaining 1, even though it should just be a chain 1 since I'm doing a single crochet around. But it's so I can find where it is for that slip stitch for the border. That's what I'm doing. I know that's not what the directions tell me to do, but you know what? Sometimes things are open for interpretation, especially when we're making. You also notice I'm not counting the stitches anymore. Doing our second round because every one of them is getting a double border, right? I like the idea. I was saying earlier, I like the idea of the fact that we are using the scrap yarns and stuff like that for this blanket. And it's not just because, hey, cool, I can use up my scrap yarn. No, it's because of the fact that, honestly, when it comes down to St. Jude, in cancer research, cancer doesn't care about what color your skin is, doesn't care if you're a boy or a girl or a transgender or whatever you may be. It's still, it doesn't care. And so we're all different shapes, we're all different sizes and whatnot. And cancer is cancer. Doesn't care. It doesn't care. And so these all being random colors, us picking colors on a color wheel, it's all by chance. I have cancer on both sides of my family. Um, both of my grandmothers are they were cancer survivors. I didn't do the turn right on this corner, but I'll fix it. Um, so it it is it sucks. We have so many other cancers also in my family, so it is how it is. But my grandmother lost her mother to cancer um, when she was barely out of high school, and then her dad soon after. Um, and she's now 100. So she's, she's about to be 100. She's an incredible woman. My other grandmother, she got diagnosed about 6 or 7 years ago with cancer. It was, I think, my second year of St. Jude when that happened. Um, she was luckily very proactive at the time, and they caught it early enough to just be able to remove it. And I don't think she even had to do chemo. I think they said they got it all and they did like a quick thing, and that was it. But that is how much cancer research has benefited my family alone, is that ability that if we are able to catch things early enough, you know, being proactive about things, that works out. Doesn't always work out, but you know, we try, right? We try. Okay, so there's the square. So let's get. Sorry, I'm very squeaky. This is not what I need. I need something that's probably attached to a board. I need something that's maybe attached to a board. Because these are all of our lines that we did yesterday. This is for row 4. I don't need you yet. This is row 3 where I accidentally took all the blacks. Row 2. Maybe row 1. Just wondering. There's chaos in this box right now. It's really chaos. Oh, what's left on my seat? This is row 1. Okay. So this is the other end of row 1, by the way. The other end. So now we're doing this end. So this is block 2. Definitely need you. Block 1. What do we have here in the middle? Block 4. So whenever we get to block 3, this will all be done. Okay. So let's fix this stuff here. This is for row 2. I'm just gonna start putting these all on your own on the same block here. Just so we can keep them getting stretched out here, or making sure they're staying blocked and sized. These are all attached to each other, so they can't exactly go on the blocking board anymore. Makes it a little difficult. Okay. That's a triple. That's a triple. Yeah. Now what's this? This is one of the triples. Triples. And then this guy goes on here. Oop. Why do I feel like I'm about to be pouty that we don't have much singles left? Everybody's getting partnered up here. I can't be on my blocking boards anymore. Okay, that one's in, locked in. There's that. Yeah. Stretching. Rigid. Okay, okay, okay. There we go. And then, is there any? Oh, there's one block attached to that. Okay. This is for row 4. You can just attach here. And come on. There we go. There's that. What's this stack here? What we got here? Row 2. Row 2. Row 4. Oh, this is the other end of row 4. Okay. This is row 5. There's that. I think I'm about to be pouty. Ew. I printed all those blocking boards. But since we're being proactive and connecting them all as we go, instead of me needing them to be on blocking boards, this is all we have for singles. 5 of them. 5. That's it. Let me get this box a little bit cleaned up, more cleaned up here. Okay. So these are all connected. So we're doing pretty good on that. Land there. I need this. We just need what, like this much? I just need 2 strands of it. There's that. Needle. There we are. Needle. There we go. I gotta go back to this screen because apparently my other screen is frozen. Okay. So, top, bottom, flip, attach. Corners. Oops, I pulled too far. Try it again. Corners. Oh, that's not long enough for me to do that. Okay. Tying the corner. And then we're going stitch. Or stitch all the way up. All the way up here. Only about 17 little loops. Don't worry about it. Oh, I didn't do that right. Don't worry. It's fine. I'm just going to undo those stitches. Anybody want to understand what I did wrong? If you'd like to know what I did wrong, the answer is Does one come before two? I attached the wrong square. Hold on. I gotta. Here's why I have nails. Try it again. Okay. Okay. That's that. Sure. There's that. You go that way. New child, come here. Here we go. Put that neck on my needle here. There we go. Well, one that we just did today. Um. Okay. To the corner. Let's try this again. Corner is somewhere in here. There we go. Corner. Okay. Right down the line here. So Saturday we will be streaming either super early, like around dawn, or we will be going super late. I'm thinking super late because of the fact that I yes will be tired, um, but we are going to the zoo on Saturday, so um, for the hubby's birthday. So yeah, we're going to the zoo on Saturday for that. That'll be fun. We've got a bunch of baby animals going on this weekend, so okay, there's that one. Let's try this. Now you can go and be attached. Near the top. Okay. String. How are we doing? Time wise? Oh, we're doing right on time. We are right on time. I will eventually keep working on the St. Jude part. Granted, it might end up being one of those things that we're working on dead last. Who knows? You know, during the hey, look, we're ahead. Let's at least the squares. Oh, that block was easy. We have another 30 minutes. You know, um, have I thought about possibly doing the other squares like the granny square things, but with the flowers or the actual granny square one? There's like two other decks. There's one with flowers, the granny square flower ones, And then there's the I think there's the other one. I think there's another one. I think there's one other style of them. I actually have. I considered that maybe for next year. Um, there's block 2. Well, sorry. Yes, we've attached block 1 to block 2 in the corner. So row 1 has begun. Let's mark off the chart carefully because the back is screaming. Okay. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 individuals that don't have a buddy system yet. But they will. They will eventually. Actually, I think one of them is getting one tomorrow. I think yeah, one of them's getting one tomorrow. It looks like. So there's that. So soon they won't really have buddy systems. Let's see here. Let's look at the chart. Yeah, tomorrow is 20 block 26. Oh no, Saturday is when that one's getting a buddy system. Well, no, it's technically getting a buddy system tomorrow, but it's also getting one the day after. So there's that. Block Sunday's block will be connecting two groups. Afterwards, that's epic. Three. Oh, that's sad. 23 is going to be. Sunday is going to be all by itself. Sorry, no, Monday. It's going to be all by itself. I have to change my calendar ever so slightly. Give me 1 second. I'm doing this because I'm remembering things. Because my schedule changed, so therefore I don't have a day off that I had before. It just moved over one day, so I'll have a Monday off instead of the Saturday. I'll be working the 9th. So, but with how fast we're going through stuff, the nice thing is the 9th. So that's gonna be block 30. So it's the very end of row 4. But we haven't even finished the 2026 yet for row 4. That's in the stack over here of this. Yeah. So that might be a little rough because we won't be finishing row 4 if I can't get through that stack. Because it's literally the last one in the row, which is interesting how that worked out. The 2 before it have already been connected together. We're just missing that one. Also, whenever we do get done with stuff early, we will be doing the one at the end. So, of this lovely calendar that I have made. So, if we've already done this. Come on. I've already done that one. So 49 we already did. So if we were to do, let's say that we had ended earlier on getting the square done, getting the stuff attached. Let's say we were because whenever we get that stuff done, we're going here. We're doing border or square. Except for it's not border anymore. It's finish or square. Because we've got a few of these to stitch in the ends. It's only what 4, 5, 6, 7 that have to be finished up here. That's not too bad. So anytime it says border around here, that means we're gonna finish one of these squares. So when we finish up early, we're gonna spin the wheel. We're gonna do one of those, and we're probably gonna end early on getting this done, but that's fine because I don't know how long it's going to take me to do all the way around. And if we do end early, who knows how, if we end like 3 weeks early, there is a chance that I go back through the whole box and make another blanket. There is a slight chance, only a slight. Okay, only a slight. Slight. Um, the problem is, it wouldn't. I don't think it will end up doing it with St. Jude in it. I think it'll just be a quilt on its own of doing these stitches. Is how it would end up being, and I would have to figure out a pattern that way, which I might spend this afternoon trying to figure out because that's how I am. Or I might just flip around with my Switch and just hang out and watch Netflix until I have to go to work and take it easy because my back is angry. But anyway, thank you, Anonymous Corey, for the donation, you twerp. I will see you at work. Um, I love my coworkers. I love my job. People are wonderful. I can't wait to move out, move up, help out, and do what I can in helping this company grow. And helping St. Jude grow as well in their cancer research and development to help our kids, our futures, and all that jazz. Anyway, thank you. Have a wonderful day. I think it might rain here. I like rain. Rain will help my whole headache go away. So will this coffee. But anyway, much love. We'll see you next time. Oh, sorry. I almost forgot. My bad. Okay. Okay. We'll fix this. We'll fix this. Okay. Tomorrow will be day 24, 37 days. And we are doing block number, what was it, guys? 19? 26. Okay. 26. Okay. We're good. We're ready for tomorrow. Take care.